Anyway, you've got your iPad, which says to me that you're about to go through a sprint analysis.
I have indeed, and this is with about, I'm going to guess, I think that sign there is 400 metres to go. So just to note, this is Tim Malia here. You've got Olaf Koy here on his lead out. You've got the eventual winner right up here, Jonathan Milan. Caden Groves, I think this is him because there is a lot of moving about in it. So 400 metres to go, but watch the move of Koy here as he has to battle the way through. So the fighting is already beginning, moves the Movistar rider out the way, gets back on the wheel of Laporte, and on the right-hand side here, you have got Milan still here, you've got Laporte moving up, you've got Gaviria here still, Bauhaus is sat pretty, Groves is just patiently waiting here. Caleb Ewan's in no man land, but watch Malia. So Malia has already started accelerating, starting his sprint. We saw him tie up at the finish, but moves up on the left-hand side. The sprint's just starting at the front here, but the speed which Malia comes from, you've still got Groves sat here patiently waiting. Koy and Milan are fighting it out. Bauhaus just on the wheel. Caleb Ewan's still down there. Navaja's all the way down here. But just watch the speed that Malia gets up next to them. But he just had to sprint for 400 metres out. At that point there, Groves got the slipstream off slowing down Malia and was able to slingshot himself. Ballerini's here getting the slingshot off Groves, and these guys are just boxed in here. Nowhere to go, nowhere to get any speed from or go faster on the barrier. But you can just see the power from Milan. I mean, he just struggles through to it. Well, struggles through. He flies through off the wheel of his lead-out man. But as we were saying earlier, the amount of time he's spent in the wind and also battling against someone, leaning on Koy and getting the better advantage of it, when you hit someone at those speeds, it doesn't half knock the wind out your sails a little bit and delays you, but still with the speed and power that he's able to deliver it, it's impressive.
Yeah, that aerial shot is great, isn't it, for showing the argy-bargy involved. If you want to go back and watch Olaf Koy in the yellow Visma Lease bike jersey, you can just see him having to be so physical to get his position, and because of the colour of his jersey, he really stands out. It's one of those reminders, to me at least, why I would never be a sprinter. It's crazy.
Is that the only reason why, is it?
I mean, I'd probably be fast enough.
Yeah, you definitely are. You can jump
one of the
high
many reasons. But just watch him having to manoeuvre his way through, Robbie.
Yeah, well, you've got to defend your position, and when you're being let out, you say, well, this. You just basically say to the others with your shoulders. You speak with the shoulders and elbows. You say, this is my spot. Get out of the way because I can win. You're just getting in my way, so move it, or I'll move you.
Remind us, though, Robbie, of the speeds that he is doing while he's playing human pinball with himself there.
Well, that was upwards of 66 kilometres an hour when they were doing that before the sprint actually launched. So, I mean, if things go wrong at that speed, we often see the consequences, but you've got to be prepared to possibly go down to get the job done because others will just cut in front of you, push you out of the way, and you've got to push back. You've got to defend your position.